Good morning. My name is Charlie Navarro, and in 1939, one of the most well-known characters of all time, comic book characters of all time, was debuted in Detective Comics issue number 27. He was developed by Bob Kane, and his name was Batman. To this year, 2014, he has celebrated his 75th anniversary since his original debut. So my revealed object is this comic. It's of a specific series, but overall Batman represents much more than just a man in a bat suit or who has a boy wonder sidekick. So he symbolizes justice, and through that and through his character he has created a culture of his own rather than just associating with comic book culture. So my thesis is, through learning about Batman, you'll have an understanding of who he is, what he represents, and not just some fantasy superhero who wears underwear, and how he represents society as well. So the preview of my main points is through art or any form of any other art, whether it's through drawing, writing, music, you can express yourself for a certain issue that you wish to, and in this case it's of a superhero. And I'm going to explain also why I identify with Batman and Batman culture. So Batman is a symbol for justice. He stands against fighting injustice, fighting against corruption, and fighting against organized crime that exists in his city, Gotham. So through different interpretations of comics over the decades, people, different authors, different writers, different artists have had their own interpretation of Batman and what he represents. Some have a dystopian approach, some have a more positive approach of what he represents. And also, throughout the years, there's been other developments such as movies, cartoons, of those people's interpretations of Batman. So, my second subpoint is, Batman represents what we as a society wish we could do. Although he might be a millionaire or billionaire, and not everyone is a billionaire, he's still a reflection of what we wish we could do to impact our society. So now that I gave you an example of what Batman represents and how he's been interpreted over the years, I'm going to explain why I identify with Batman culture. So overall, Batman is my favorite character of all time because of what he represents. So me going into majoring political science, Batman has also partially influenced me besides other factors because of what I want to do. Whether I go into teaching or whether I go into journalism, I will use the morals of Batman and what he does in the right way instead of doing something because of money or through bribery, blackmail, nothing like that. In a way, it's like to fight the good fight in a sense. And through other stories of Batman that I've read through different interpretations, I realized no one has to be a millionaire, no one has to wear a bat suit, no one has to wear any sort of costume to do something positive in life and society to impact people. So from this speech, I hope you all have an understanding of what Batman means to me and what he represents as a whole. My main points: first, I discussed how he has been interpreted over the years, and then I talked about why I identify with Batman culture and have applied his morals and character to my life. For my closer, overall, Batman is one of the most well-known characters. Most people in this classroom have either seen a movie, read a comic, or seen the symbol on someone's shirt. So through any form of art, like I mentioned earlier, people can express their ideals, how they feel about a certain situation, about certain issues, and people will always be impacted through that. No matter what, you're always going to reach someone and impact others through expressing your ideals, no matter what it is.